Welcome, guys. This is an exclusive interview with Denis Owoka. We know him well with Butali, but now today we are interviewing him because he's part of the TunzaSports Academy. So basically, we want to learn about the academy. So Denis, welcome.
Thank you, Simon. Thank you very much.
Yeah. So who are TunzaSports Academy?
This is a non-profit organization which mainly wants to improve the lives of children in the villages and to try and break the poverty circle which we see in our rural areas.
Okay.
Yes.
So what are your visions?
To achieve this, mainly we want to use sports. That's our main vehicle, which we're going to use to achieve all these. And vision mainly is to try and inspire girls. That's where we started from, girls. Yeah. But hopefully in the future, in the next few months, we'll try and see what we can do for boys also.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's mainly we want to inspire girls and to cultivate the potential which are and the opportunities which are there to help these girls rise break through in the society and be at least there'll be people who can be looked upon.
Okay.
To make changes, yes.
So where is TunzaSports currently based in the country?
Currently, we are based in Kisumu County.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the places we started from. We also have a small outpost in Mombasa County.
Okay.
Yes, but overall, Tunza is based in New Jersey, America.
Okay. Yeah.
That's the main office where we are. So, but activities are mainly being run in Kisumu and Mombasa.
Are you planning to span out to the entire country in the future?
Yeah, we have a good plan. Someday we are going to spread out to. We are actually looking at Migori.
Okay. Yeah.
We are looking at Western Province. We also have Samburu in mind. There's no hockey. Most people in Samburu don't even know that there's a game called hockey.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so we have plans to partner with some organization in Samburu and see if we can work out something there.
Okay.
Main challenge when it comes to Samburu is that we don't have anyone who plays hockey those sides.
Yeah.
But when we'll get someone who will be able to run the show there, definitely Samburu will be the next one.
Okay. Yeah, that's great. I think you're doing a good thing. We all know that there are not so many sports academies in the country, especially that train in hockey.
Yes.
We have one or two clubs that try, but I'd wish we get more guys like you, also the hockey clubs around to start the same, not only for the spirit of the sport, but as in the same initiative as TunzaSports, as you said, to elevate poverty, to show these girls that they had a future and all that. Yeah. Now, so how do you convince parents to allow their girls to come to the academy to train? We know that in Kenya, most parents view sports as leisure or a waste of time. They usually believe in education as the only path to get rid of poverty. So how do you at TunzaSports convince these parents to allow you to train and mentor these girls?
That was quite tricky initially because where we launched Tunza in Kisumu, it's a rural setup, and these parents never even knew that there's a game called hockey. So suddenly we appear and we have this walking stick kind of equipment.
Yeah.
And you want to tell them that their daughters will be playing this game called hockey. They thought it's quite dangerous. They thought it's a dangerous game because they're like, oh, what about if they get injured? Who will take them? Who will take them to hospital? So Yeah, that was quite tricky, but we managed to talk to them. We went through the school teachers and the headmaster, through the board of governors of the schools where we launched our events, and they were able to help us talk to the parents and help convince them that this game is good for the girls. And we also told them, we gave them examples of people who have excelled through hockey.
Yeah.
Me being one of them, went through school and I got my job because of game of hockey.
Yeah.
And we gave them various examples of players like Zakaura, who have played in Italy, Barnabas Otiapo, Brian Musasia, Lina Sang, and yeah.
Okay, great. So how's the reception? Have they accepted, or still there is a bit of resistance and hesitance?
There was some resistance, yes, but then we told them through hockey, some of these girls would get scholarships.
Okay.
Yeah, examples like you see Strathmore University, USIU, they give scholarships now. So we told them, this is a good opportunity, because most of girls in the rural areas, they don't, when it comes to going to college or high school, it's always a challenge. So we're trying to work out, maybe some of them we will try and give them scholarships. And the other organizations also. And we told them, there are schools which will be willing to take some of the girls and give them a rebate when it comes to school fees.
Okay.
Yes.
So when you're coaching these girls, of course, you have massive experience coaching at the highest level in the country. So when you're coaching these girls, probably who haven't had an experience or even don't know what hockey is, so as part of obviously trying to show them part of the game, how do you identify that certain girls have a talent, and where do you place that talent? Is it early enough at their age to start saying you can play as a goalkeeper, you can play as a midfielder, or is it just showing them the game and then along the way as they grow they can now choose them for themselves?
When we start, okay, one thing, coaching these young girls and boys it's quite challenging, but I think it's the best experience someone can ever really have.
Yeah.
Because these are people who they don't know this game, so you start from the basics, and they really want to learn. As compared to coaching maybe senior players who feel that they know more, maybe they've had more experience playing. So we start by the basics. This is how you hold. This is how you put your stick on the floor. This is how you turn the ball, move it around. And then when we do these small games, you'll always be able to identify when you give them the small games. You tell them, okay, now here's a ball for this side, we want you to play.
Okay.
It's so easy to identify someone who can really marshal the midfield, someone who has an eye for goal. Goalkeeping, when we got to that, it was not really easy. So we had a game, and then there was this tournament, and we said, okay, someone has to keep goal. And then one of the girls just said, I'll keep goal. And she's really turned up to be a very good keeper.
A very good keeper.
Yes. And then 2-3 other girls saw this and they're like, I also want to be keeper. There's one who really just got excited about putting on those pads. At first they thought they looked heavy, but then when they tried them on, they were so comfortable. And so through that, they said, okay, I want to be keeper.
So ideally, most of them just decide on their own where they want to play, or they just say they want to try out this position, and then able to play.
Initially, you just allow them to just decide for themselves what they want to do, and then after they've started, it's so easy to identify the potential in them and the qualities they have. So you can talk to them, and then just tell them, okay, I feel this is the best position for you.
Okay. So you've just said that you've had a couple of tournaments or 1 or 2 tournaments. So we know that in the country we don't have lots of tournaments for that level. So how do you gauge your success in terms of coaching these girls, considering with that we don't have a lot of these talents?
It's a challenge getting such tournaments in Kenya. So we had this opportunity to go for this tournament in Mombasa.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Mombasa, the coast hockey,
Hockey
Mombasa
sites.
County was hosting this under 13 tournament.
Yeah. Okay.
We had challenges of telling the parents that we have to take your kids to Mombasa. Finances was a problem also, yeah, and accommodation and stuff, but we were able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Through friends and well-wishers, we were able to take them to Mombasa. For the first time, we entered them on this tournament, and yeah, we came out on top. We won all our games, and we won the tournament. So we believe that we are doing quite well. That's how we gauged that we are good.
Yeah, you're doing a good job. Congratulations on that. That's impressive, considering that probably most of these girls have never really traveled that far. And at least they got a good experience. I believe it was also a good initiative. They'll get other girls to come in and want to experience the same.
Most of the girls have never even gone beyond Kisumu town. Okay, they've not even been to Kisumu town. So the experience of going all the way to Mombasa and seeing the beaches and the ferry, that was awesome. Yeah. When we came back from the tournament, the numbers doubled.
Yeah,
right
interesting.
Now, we have to get more equipment because the numbers doubled. We had to get another coach just to help around. Yeah. And the boys also came in numbers and they said, we also want to start practice. So we are in the process of introducing the boys also.
Okay. So so basically, other than trying to elevate the society as much as showing the game of hockey, obviously these children, these kids, I don't think as Tunza you let them just go like that. I believe you'd want them, as you say, to join clubs like Strathmore, USIU, probably Butali for the boys. We know in the country we currently have an issue with the track record of the player. You find that most play in high schools, but when they go to campus, they usually either lack a place to play for, or the university they go to doesn't have hockey. So as TunzaSports, do you have a plan to make sure that these players, the good ones, at least follow through until they either have a career in hockey or they go up to play at the highest level? Probably they can even represent the country.
Yeah, we have a good plan in place to ensure that we keep a good track of them until they go through college. And when we'll get there, maybe we'll have our club also, so that it can be a process. We start from 6, 7, 8-year-olds up to when they play for Tunza Hockey Club, probably. At the moment, we've been in contact with some schools, high schools, so that they can take the girls, because we would really be so happy if they went to, we would have a good number, say 5 of them going to one school, then it will to keep a track of them. There's Karugoya girls, we hope that we can work with them. Signolo girls, we also do work with them. And we're also talking to other schools. There's a school in Migori also. So yeah, we are working on that. Because our first batch of class 8 will leave primary school this year.
Yeah.
So by the end of the year, we will have a proper plan on which schools we want to take them to.
Okay. And have you partnered with any clubs? Probably they can assist you in setting up structures, or probably mentoring the kids out there. For example, in Kisumu, we have the Lakers team that I think is also a good motivation for the girls to see that there's actually a ladies club in Kisumu that's playing at the highest level at the women's league.
We've not really partnered with any club yet.
Yeah.
But there are instances when we have sessions. I've managed to take some Butali players there to help coach. Yeah, but there's not really, we don't really have a deal with them. At the moment, we are trying to come up with our model, which is based with, we are trying to extract this from the American development model.
Okay,
and
yeah.
Hope that in future we'll be able to work with teams and clubs from this side. Yeah, we hope that one day we'll be able to bring the girls to play the under 14, under 13 tournament here.
Okay.
We are working on that, and we are in touch with some of the potential sponsors.
Okay. So right now you are in the United States. We've seen you go on tour a bit, also attend a few tournaments here and there. So how will you say, or what's the difference between how they are developing their players compared to us? What do we need to do to get at their level in terms of developing young talent?
One is they've really they have modern pitches. That is one thing I really have to appreciate about what they have here. They have good pitches, they have good stadiums, and they start developing their players at a very young age. The union here, the USA Field Hockey Association, most of the coaching courses they do is they talk about development from 5-6-year-olds. They have structures to develop these players from that young age, which we don't do in Kenya. But we really appreciate that there's this development side in Nairobi. It's close to what they have here, but I don't know if they really have a plan to progress from there. And I also appreciate clubs like Wazalendo Hockey Club. They also have a good development. They have good development structures, and they follow through to the masters. They'll always keep tabs. That is what is happening here in America. You start playing hockey from 6-year-olds, and they also launched a league the other day of they call it the walking hockey. So we still have 60, 70-year-olds playing. Yeah, so it doesn't end. And the best way to keep these kids in hockey is to tell them, you see, grandpa is also playing. So it is a cycle. It is a cycle.
Yeah, I agree with you. I believe every club should have that structure, even though we have our own challenges, but we can still do it.
It's doable.
I'm sure. Sorry?
It is doable, and we need to invest in coaches and schools.
Yeah. Because we know very well that some of the clubs, actually majority of the clubs, get their players from high schools. Some of the clubs do train in the schools, in the school grounds. So if we can partner with these schools, we can be able to start the development from there. And then now we can scale down the primary school to year 5s, all the way up. I also believe that also in Kenya, we need a Masters League. We have a lot of elderly players that can still play, even if it's the walking hockey. Most of them, we usually see them come just watch the matches at City Park and go home. Probably they play for fun, probably during the training sessions, but I think they should also get their own competitive league. Yeah. So lastly, what's your message to guys who want to do the same as TunzaSports, or guys who want to support TunzaSports? What's your message?
One, I would really challenge guys to come up with such development structures for kids, because we want these kids to be playing tournaments, to be playing against other teams. At the moment, we just have playing against us. It's just us playing against us, because there are no other primary schools which are involved with this game unless we take them to tournaments, those international school tournaments. We believe people have passion out there. So we want them to work more on this passion. Yeah, you have to be passionate about this. You have to do this. You have to really feel it deep that this is what you want to do.
Yeah.
So we know the passion is there. Let's have people coming up. Let's have these academies.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
On the support side, it's quite tricky. But we are lucky to have Raquel in the US, able to link us up with her. And during my short stay here, I was also able to move around and do some networking.
Okay.
And we've been able to get more equipment for the kids. So soon we are going to expand, but it's a challenge because we have to transport the kids, the things we have to purchase. And we have a few people here and there who have really helped us a lot in the US and in Kenya also. People who support us when we want to buy like shoes, stockings, the people who come up and say, okay, I'll do this, I'll do that. It is quite it's a challenging task, by the way, because hockey is not a cheap sport. It's quite expensive to run hockey. We are lucky we've gotten enough some equipment. It's never enough anyway.
True. I do commend yourself and TunzaSports for what you are doing. You are really doing something great for the community, for the sport as well. I also like to make the same call to guys. If they can't start their own academies, they should support academies such as yours. For example, with mentorship, they can also offer the old equipment they give to you so that you can give to the kids. They can also sponsor the kids to tournaments. Even, for example, they can decide to sponsor the kids to come to City Park one day to watch one of those matches. So at least they can even see that other young girls are playing at the highest level. So, Denis, thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate it. And do you have any websites, social media sites that you'd like guys to follow? Probably a Facebook page.
Yes, we have our Facebook page, TunzaSports Academy. Our website is coming up soon, so we are also on Instagram. So we are still working on our website, which should be up in the next few months. We intend to launch. We intend to have our mega launch of the academy soon. Yeah, probably in a couple of months before the year is over.
Okay.
Yeah, so by the time we get to that, we will have the website will be up and running.
Yeah, be sure to send us a ticket.
We will definitely invite you, and we will have our sponsors from America. We expect them to be there.
Okay.
We are trying to network, maybe in Holland, probably. Yeah, just to get them to come and support other hockey activities, not necessarily Tunza.
Okay.
Yeah, and head of Tunza, Raquel Otieno, has been working hard, and yes, I would love if you'd get to interview her also, and yeah, she'll give you a better perspective of how we've really started.
Yeah.
Okay, I know I'm the face of Tunza in Kenya.
Yeah.
But the person who's really set it rolling is Raquel, and she's really working hard. She's sacrificed a lot, and we're really grateful for her efforts.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll look for her and do an interview with her as well. Okay, thank you, Denis.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.